Finance Ken Oforiatta on Monday, December 5, 2022, launched Ghana's domestic debt exchange program with the hope of restoring the nation's capacity to service its debt. In the government's quest to address the country's ongoing economic challenges, the program invited holders of bonds to voluntarily exchange approximately 137 billion Ghana cedis domestic notes and bonds of the Republic, including ESLA and Dachi, for a package of new bonds. The domestic exchange program, since its announcement, has faced huge opposition from various quarters, including labor groups, which managed to get pension funds exempted. Other groups, including the Individual Bondholders Association, have also rejected the program. Speaking on the theme, Africa's strategic priorities and global role at Chatham House in London, the former President John Dramani Mahama called for adjustments to be made to the current form of the debt exchange program.
6 weeks from today, Ghana will mark 66 years of nationhood. Far from being an occasion to celebrate independence and the successes and achievements of nationhood, we will mark this day under the yoke of the worst economic situation arguably in our history. We're currently bankrupt and burdened with a national debt we are simply unable to pay. You may have learned over the past weeks that the Ghanaian government has defaulted on servicing of both external and domestic debt. There's currently a huge uproar over a controversial debt restructuring program under which the middle class of Ghana could be wiped out if plans to have them forfeit proceeds of government bonds on which they rely for investment and sustenance are followed through. In absolute terms, up to about 6 million people could be deprived of their life savings and investments. Ghana's banking and financial sector could also be under threat of insolvency if no suitable adjustments are made to the debt restructuring plan.
Reacting to some infractions cited in the Auditor General's report on the government's COVID-19 expenditure that indicates that over 21 billion was mobilized for the fight against COVID-19, but only 5.5 billion Ghana cedis was used on health, John Dramani Mahama says government's failure to judiciously utilize the funds will affect future foreign aid to the country.
My own country, Ghana, once a beacon of Africa, has come up for mention for dissipating domestic and donor funds. A recently published audit report by the Auditor General of Ghana into receipts and expenditures on COVID-19 exposes staggering instances of corruption running into billions of Ghana cedis. Over 21 billion was mobilized to mitigate the impact of the pandemic from the World Bank, the IMF, the European Union, the African Development Bank, Ghana's own contingency fund, Ghana Stabilization Fund, and from the sale of Bank of Ghana COVID-19 bonds. Hiding under the emergency of the situation, government jettisoned our financial and procurement laws and refused to use the GIFMIS system, which is the agreed budget and accounting digital platform, to avoid thorough scrutiny of the use of the funds. Such financial malpractices discourage the delivery of grants and concessionary loans to Africa. I've indicated that we need a forensic audit into the receipts and expenditure of the COVID-19 funds in Ghana. The forensic audit may be extended to other countries in Africa to restore investor confidence as we build the Africa we want.